Hey guys, Crazy Postman here. So if y'all been following along, I've been having level 2 charging problems in my driveway. To start off with, the Tesla charger that's in the driveway has kind of started to fail. It's been out there about 3 years now and it's seen some things. It's sitting in the direct sunlight, so some component in there has started to fail. So I started looking around for replacements. And everybody gave me suggestions, but I wanted to try the Autel charger. And specifically because I'm cheap, I got it secondhand off eBay. So let's see what I got today. Here's what I got. And I mean, it's the original box. It's kind of taped up weirdly. Says Turkish cargo. It does have an Amazon tag over here on this side of it. So it originally was sold to Amazon. It says box 43 of 140. Y'all are gonna see this together with me. Am I gonna be happy or am I gonna be upset? Hey, that's not bad. Got the mounting plate here. Got some documentations, quick reference guide, and some stickers. And here's the unit. Wow, this actually doesn't look like it's been used. It still has the plastic protector on the screen. Interesting. I'm actually kind of impressed. And you know what? Guys, this was not listed as a commercial version. But just looking at this black area, I think they sent me the one that has the screen on it. It looks like there's a screen there. So I think I got the commercial version of the Autel charger. What a value. Now, I'm not going to tell everybody to run out and buy this one because this is very expensive. But the way I acquired this on eBay was pure luck. And I'll tell you what happened. The guy that was selling it had zero reputation. He had never sold anything, he or she, I don't know. He had never sold anything and nobody was bidding on it. So when I put my bid in, nobody bid against me. I got it for the minimum price on eBay. I also will post links in the description to this exact model on Amazon, so you can check it out, maybe purchase it if you like it. But I'm not kidding, it's kind of pricey, but what a bargain I got. Let's go ahead with the unboxing here. This is very well packed. If you see here, it's all in its own little foam, nicely put together. All right. We do have some mounting hardware in the bottom, and then that's it for the box here. So let's just come in here handheld and look at things a little closer before I go out and install it. So here is the instructions that came with it. It's just a quick reference guide. It's going to tell you just high-level information about what you need. And then they give you some stickers for amperage information all the way up to 70 amps. So I am going to have to do a little bit of groundwork because currently my driveway is set for NEMA 1450. And this is a hardwire unit here. And you can see why I said I thought it had a screen, because you can obviously see the screen there. That is amazing. I can't wait to turn this thing on and check the screen out. I did zero research on this model. I mean, I've seen it in passing, but I have done zero research on it. So we're gonna learn together. This is set up for hardwire. I have a few options. The easiest option right now would be to throw a NEMA plug on this and physically limit it to 40 amp max. And you can see this has the RFID system. Now, it didn't come with any cards, It doesn't feel like it came with any cards. So that's probably you have to purchase this separately. But really, in my driveway, I don't need authentication. We can just have it start charging as soon as I plug in. I love how this handle feels just in first impressions. It has kind of a heft to it. Got the button there. Now, I am kind of worried about this because we all know Tom Malogny from State of Charge, and he broke this handle on like the first or second drop he did. You're going to want to kind of be careful with this. Even though it feels strong and reassuring, it has a nice rubberized texture. You do have a weak point up here. This is all plastic, evidently. They made a cost-cutting choice, and it wasn't a very good one in my opinion. Let's figure out how we're going to hook this up in the driveway. So starting out my YouTube career as a Tesla YouTuber, I have quite a few of these laying around. I have at least 3 of these things. So here is what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to steal the plug. This is a NEMA 1450 version here. I'm going to steal the plug off this one and add it to this one. And then obviously, like I said, I'm going to limit the power so it doesn't go above 40 amps. So I thought I was going to get lucky, and the 2 security Torx that come with the Autel were going to fit to take apart this Tesla, but they don't. We've arrived to the one and only Harbor Freight. And there we go, $5.99. All right, so we've made it back, and we've got China's best security torque bit here. So we're gonna go ahead and take all this apart and see if I can repurpose this plug down here. I've never seen the inside of one of these. There is a crap ton of stuff in here. And of course, the power one is down here underneath everything. So I got a little bit of dismantling to do here, unfortunately. So after a little bit of gentle persuasion, I was able to get this out, and we got some extra cords in here. So it looks like instead of using a thicker gauge, they doubled up on skinnier gauge for the mains. So obviously I'm not an electrician here, so don't exactly follow what I do. Do your own research and do the right thing. There's also other wires in here that are clipped off that I didn't clip off. So I wonder if maybe they're just using the same cord for like the power cord and the charge cord, and they just cut off what they don't need. That's a bit wasteful, actually. But I guess if you only have to buy one cord, maybe it works out in their favor. Okay, so here's what it looks like on the inside. My wiring questions have been answered because there's only 3 inputs there. We have a L1, L2, and ground, so my problems have been solved for me. Now over here, there is the current selector that we're gonna need, and I'm gonna need to limit that. So I would guess right now it's set to 6, maybe that's 60 amps. So I'm gonna go ahead and back that off to the 4, which my brain tells me that is the 40 amp selection. I will confirm that once I hook everything up. This is only on a 50 amp breaker, so if I do something slightly wrong, hopefully the breaker will protect me while I figure out my mistake. So we're going to go ahead and turn this selection to number 4 manually. That current selector is now aiming right at the 4, which my brain tells me should be 40 amps. Alright, so we got it all put back together now with one used, repurposed Tesla NEMA 1450 plug attached. You can see the difference in the size here between the commercial cabling and the Tesla residential cabling. Now remember, I did back off the power physically inside, so now this is effectively only a 40 amp station, so I have nothing to worry about. Okay, so here's what we're going to remove today. Now I did all the electrical myself, so it is guaranteed to be top notch. I just noticed my conduit has fallen out of the hole I made. So yeah, there's that. All right, so there it is. I haven't plugged it in yet. I'll let y'all do the honors with me. But after 0 mistakes and no trouble at all, I got that on the pole. Do y'all believe me? So let's plug this bad boy in and see if it explodes or if it works. Place your bets now. All right. Whew. It actually works. Now this is kind of worrisome. It looks like somebody has already set it up. So now I got to figure out how to do a factory reset on this thing so it lets me download the app and, you know, do all the things with it. Hopefully it's not stolen. That would be something if somebody just stole it off a pole and put it on eBay. Here it goes. Did I get scammed on eBay? Well, y'all, it looks like I just got scammed on eBay. Plays a nice little Autel commercial when you're not using it. Alright guys, so we are okay. I was able to set it up as the owner. Evidently somebody tried to set it up and decided they didn't like it, but they included everything I needed in the box to register it as me. So we are good. Let's go ahead and do the peel. Oh, beautiful. So I guess I'm gonna have a permanent Autel advertising in my driveway. Let's go ahead and plug in and see what that screen does whenever I am charging the car. Alright, so we're about to plug in for the first time ever. Satisfying click. Let's see what the screen does over here. Oh, that is beautiful. So turning that knob did limit the power to 40 amps, just like it's supposed to. And the reason why it knows the cost is because I put how much my electricity is in the app. Alright, so we're going. I'm going to go ahead and let it go for a few days before I post this video, just to make sure everything goes good. And if everything goes good, I'll be able to give it a nice positive review here. So you can see here that it is derating power to 19.2 amps. Why are we doing that? Everything should be fine. It was set to 40 amps max. Now it is probably 95, 98 degrees out here, and it is smoking hot. Of course, it's in direct sunlight too. But this is a commercial unit. You would think it could handle the heat. It lasted about an hour before it derated. And to be honest, that's literally what my Tesla one was doing the other day when it was really hot as well. So maybe the Tesla one's not quite as broke as I thought it was. Maybe it's just these chargers can't handle the Oklahoma heat. I'll show you some screen grabs of the power chart to where you can see it lasted about an hour and then it cut back the power. Alright, just to test my theory to make sure it is a heat problem and not a electricity problem, because people blame my electricity all the time, but come on, the crazy postman installed this beautiful setup himself. I know there's no mistakes because I'm perfect and a licensed electrician. Not. Y'all can't see my fingers crossed, right? So we're going to cover this up and see if it just happens to speed back up. Alright, so it's been a bit. Let's remove my reflective shielding here and see how the machine's doing under there. The sun did go behind a cloud, so we're not in direct sunlight here anymore. And looky there, wouldn't you know, We're back up to full power. So my makeshift sun shield did actually do something. Okay, so it's another day. It's not quite as hot as it was the first charge. So it's 88 degrees out here. Let's go ahead and charge this bad boy and see if it overheats again. The air temperature is not quite as hot, but we will see if the Autel has any problems charging. Let's see if it starts. So it bumped right up to full power. Now remember, I have this limited to 40 amps. This station is capable of 50 amps, but I have it artificially limited. So let's see if we have a problem again. Duck, you think we're gonna have a problem? Oh, you're just ready to go inside. We just got back from a long trip. He's done. All right, so we'll let this charge and see what happens. Okay, something crazy has just happened. It has been exactly 1 hour since I plugged this car in. If you remember, the last problem happened exactly 1 hour after it started charging. So if you look here, 0 power. What is going on? Okay, see, we're charging again now, and it's been 1 hour and 2 minutes. Guys, I don't know, that one was a weird one. Why did it suspend the charging at exactly 1 hour? I mean, this is warm to the touch, but it's not hot. And we're only charging at 40 amps, not 48 amps. Not exactly sure. I hate this advertising. Get that advertising out of my driveway. We're back to charging again. I'm gonna go back inside and I will report back with any more issues, but that was a strange one. Let me know in the comments what you think happened there. Did the car suspend the charging, or did the charger have a problem? I think it's the charger, because I have never had the car suspend charging before, ever, since I've had it. But I have had chargers have problems, so we'll see. If y'all know what's happening, let's discuss it in the comments. I'm gonna go back inside and we'll let it keep charging, maybe. Well, it's just been a few minutes and it stopped again. The car blames the charger. It gives reasons like payment failure, stop button pressed. I'll put the message here on the screen. So, not sure what's going on here. If this connection is too loose or what. It is kind of wiggly in there. We got more advertising over here. See? It says suspended again. Charge paused by vehicle. Editor Crazy Postman here. I just noticed this while playing back this video. Look at the voltage. 0.3? What's up with that? Do you think that's an EVSE failsafe or something? But the vehicle says charge paused by stop button or payment failure or blackout. What does that even mean? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna unplug. There's nothing wrong in the end of this handle. Well, we're back up to full power again. I just wonder, there's just no way to know for sure. Ow. I can't leave my hands there. That is very hot. Wow. There's just no way for me to tell for sure that this thing is overheating. Wow, this is very warm. Yeah, this is very warm. Let me touch back here on this heat sink. Ow! Wow! Yeah, this heat sink back here is very hot. All right, so it's been a little bit longer. It's down to 83 degrees. I have not had another error yet. Let's see. We got more advertising. So we are still full power, and it's been going over an hour now. So, oh, see, this is noticeably cooler now. I mean, it's still hot, but I can keep my finger on it now. See? I couldn't keep my finger on this before. Okay, that is getting kind of warm. Cable is just warm. It's not, I wouldn't say very warm. It's just warm. But this unit is noticeably cooler than it was. And I think that's just because the sun is not shining on it anymore. I really think that it's a temperature issue in this unit here. I have no way to prove that. I think the sun shining on it is just making it too hot. Because we're still charging over here full speed, 39.5 amps. We can go in here to the car. And you can see here, 9.2 kilowatts. And back to the advertising. Well guys, I've been using this for a week, and for now I'm going to go ahead and put this video out. I'm still going to keep reviewing this. I'll let y'all know any updates. I was surprised at how quick they got back to me. They actually proactively reached out to me. The person that reached out to me let me know that the R&D team is researching this. And then the next day they got back to me and they're like, hey, our R&D team found a possible solution. It will be tested and pushed out in a firmware update. So I'm not going to have to do anything, and this is going to get better all by itself, hopefully. They didn't really give me full details, but they did identify something and they said they could optimize it possibly to alleviate this problem. So great work on the Autel R&D team finding out how to optimize this thing for the hot Oklahoma heat, especially sitting in direct sunlight. All right, so I finished charging my daily. This is how much my daily charge is. I don't have much of a daily commute. So let's see. I used 2.3 kilowatt hours and it cost me 17 cents for my daily commute. Not bad at all. So I just wanted to quickly show you the Autel app real quick. So this is just the basic app. You can click on this cost here and it will show you a history of your charging. And it's pretty cool because you can see your total kilowatt hours added. You can see your cost, distance, duration, CO2 saved, and your charge count. So that's very interesting information to have, and it looks like it will keep it, you know, on a monthly chart here. And then you can scroll down here and see your previous charge history. So this app can be used to activate public Autel chargers. Let me zoom out here on the map and see if we can see one. Oh, there are some actually. Where's this at? It looked like it was in Oklahoma for a second. Where'd it go? Okay, it disappeared. Let me zoom back out. There it is. Well, it disappeared again. Well. Oh, there's one. Oh, there it is. They keep moving around on me. It's like whack-a-mole. Let's zoom in here and see what this is. Where'd it go? It disappeared. Okay, I'm not having much luck finding these public chargers here. So here is a BMW dealership, it looks like. Lot A BMW. And they do have public AC charging, it looks like. But anyway, once Autel starts building out their public system, you'll be able to use this app to access public chargers. And let me show you how that's done. Now, mine is not public, but I will use mine as an example here. So you open up the app and scan the QR code. Wow, that scanned really quick. I'm not sure you're going to see that on the screen recording. Let me do that again here. Alright, so it's not looking at the barcode right when I open my camera. So, there's the barcode. And there, whoop, it scanned it. And that's all you have to do. So it brings up my station, Crazy Postman. You would connect to the EV and hit start. Now, you really don't have to scan my station because I have it set for free vend. So if anybody knew where I lived, you could just drive up in my driveway and plug in and get some free Postman electricity. Please don't do that. So thanks for watching my video about the Autel Commercial MaxiCharger, and I will keep y'all updated with any future firmware updates they push out if it alleviates the over temperature derating issue that I had. Thanks for watching. I will see y'all in the next one.